Hey there, it's Duke Ferguson, owner, CEO, and master trainer of Unleash Potential Canine and creator of Dog Training Genesis. Have you ever wished that your dog would listen and pay attention more, but you held off on the training only because you don't want a robot dog? Well, here's the good news. Your dog is not a robot, so it's impossible for this to ever happen to you. That's kind of like saying, I wish I was in shape, but I don't want to go to the gym because I don't want to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know what? That's farthest from what's going to happen. Let's visit Guy Lapierre, our Unleash Potential dog trainer in Halifax, and see what he has to say on the topic of robot dog.
Come. Good girl. Good girl. Good. Good. Come. Yep. Girl. Good. Stand. Good. Down. Good. Stand. Good. Sit. Good. Stand. Good. Break. Hi, it's Guy from Unleash Potential in Halifax, and today's topic is robot dogs. I've had a few prospects at times bring this up, as well as some comments on social media about I don't want or need a robot dog, because what they see is a lot of stuff we post on Facebook is obedience related, and they see dogs doing obedience very well, and it looks very robotic. And I understand what they're saying, but what I want to sort of discuss today is don't judge a book by its cover. So what you're seeing is a small but important picture of the puzzle. So I understand, I get it. People don't want or need, or don't always want or need a dog that performs to that sort of level from an obedience standpoint. So they're not looking for a competitive dog. They're just looking for a dog that listens when they ask them to do things and doesn't have any behavioral issues. So why is it then that I incorporate obedience so heavily into my programs? Well, there's a couple of reasons. The main one, quite honestly, is people who bring dogs to me with problems typically don't listen to their owners or their handlers. Okay, so what obedience does is it allows us to increase the dog's listening skills and rehearse listening to their handler. And during that process, what happens is we make it fun for the dog, and there's lots of engagement going on with the handler. And what happens is you get a better relationship with your dog because you're fun, you're exciting, you're fun to do things with. And the dog learns to basically work for a living and that you're important in their life. Okay, the second thing is you can then take that obedience and those listening skills and that engagement and relationship that you form with your dog, doing all of that base work, to modify and change their behavior. Okay? So that's the big reason. So it's not about making the dog look robotic in any way. It's about developing listening skills and a relationship with the dog. Okay? And whatever the reason, people bring us dogs that just for obedience sometimes, as my dog doesn't listen to me and I'd like my dog to sit and come when called and all those wonderful things, which we always teach. But it could also be things like dog reactivity and aggression, resource guarding, barking, growling, all the kind of stuff that undesired behaviors basically. So that's kind of falls into the behavior modification aspect. So we also incorporate it heavily into our puppy management program. So we're trying to develop a healthy, fun relationship with the puppy while developing the dog's or the puppy's listening skills. So the puppies end up coming through, and by the time they're 6-7 months old, they have full obedience and a great relationship with their owners, so that they can take them places and do things. So don't judge a book by its cover, basically. So when you when you see, for instance, a golfer taking hundreds or not thousands of practice swings to perfect their swing, for instance, when they're done playing golf, they're normal people that like normal things that you and I do. They're just people. So what you're seeing is dogs that are very good at obedience in a lot of cases, okay? But that doesn't mean that they're not normal dogs outside of that training, right? So it's not, they're not robotic dogs. They are just so used to doing things that we ask them for as part of the training that it looks robotic, much like a very well-rehearsed practice golf swing of a bat, shooting a puck in hockey, skating. It's all done with practice. So what you're seeing is a result of the practice to get the dog to the point of listening to the owner and having a great relationship with the owner. And then leveraging, like I said, those things to fix behaviors. So that's what we leverage the obedience for.
So now you can breathe easier knowing you're not going to have a robot dog if you train it. It's just not possible. But I'll tell you what is possible. You can have your dog's behavior problems taken care of while still having a happy, obedient dog that listens and pays attention to you in any distracted environment, on or off leash, just like we have with our dogs. For more information on how to find an Unleash Potential trainer in your area, go to our website, unleashpotential.ca, and check us out right now. We have trainers in many locations, and we can help. If there's not a trainer in your location, there's also online dog training videos called Dog Training Genesis that can help you, and we also do consulting. I'm going to leave a list of links in the description box below for your convenience. Be sure to check them out. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe for more great videos for Unleash Potential TV. Thanks for watching.